Hello. Zeus coming back at ya. We are back on Remnant from the Ashes. This is part number 5. We're just gonna be continuing on through the story, see how far we can get. Excited to play the DLC, and yeah, we need to get to a point where we can check out the DLC. I can't remember how long the actual story is. I mean, we would have been able to look up my other character, but like I said in a previous video, that's been boosted, like the playtime's been boosted by like 40 or 50 hours because I was trying to get good at survival. Yeah, there's no getting good at that survival on console. It's just not balanced properly. It's just not solo anyway. It's just not right, man. But it's a shame because I do like the concept of it. But yeah, it's broken. Alright, let's just go back on this character. So if I boosted it by like 40 or 50 hours, and it's at 80 hours, the playthrough must have been about 25 to 30. And we're at 11 now. Like 12. So then you would think that's like halfway, innit? Just under halfway. I need to also look up beat the Undying King. We didn't do that. I think the reason we didn't get that trophy is because we ended up giving him the heart last time. This time even though we've just spoke to him and we said we was gonna get the heart for him, we're gonna give it to the queen, because in my last playthrough on my other character I gave him the heart. So we're gonna betray him. Traits, 10 armor set. I mean, I'm more likely to achieve these on my other character, to be honest with you. I should have just done another play. I should have just re-rolled and done another playthrough on my other character. That's what I should have done. That was a bit stupid, really. Or we could have done a playthrough on hard, because where the other character's already boosted. We could have done a playthrough on hard on my other character. I wasn't really thinking straight. I was just thinking, it's a fresh playthrough for the channel. Let's just start a fresh character. In hindsight, I mean, it doesn't matter. The only thing it does matter for is it would have been easier to get these trophies. Return the coin to Ace and return the ring to Reggie. I need to look on YouTube how we do these, because Let me pause the video. We'll be back 2 seconds.
Professional, I know what I'm doing. That elite was so strange I had to check it out, so that's why I died. See, I usually use those guys to kill the little imps.
Where's my mouse?
Okay, let's just let them gather around us.
See what I mean? It's not the subway dungeon, it's I think you still get to this
them, but not
from Earth.
Okay, this is getting ridiculous. How many of them are there in this dungeon?
What is
1 million
comments?
imps?
So everywhere, not just dungeons, because I really want to go the game 10 times and only check dungeon, not outside, because
not ready.
that take a lot of time. It spawns in the trinket spawn locations, which can also be in buildings outside. I guess it can spawn outside too.
Shut up.
I used World Analyzer,
I
which
just wanted to see what's at the end of the dungeon,
I can't do because I'm not playing it on PC.
If there is a reward, that means this is...
You get it, otherwise it's almost impossible to get unless you're lucky.
Okay, anything special in here?
Things take forever to find on PlayStation without World Analyzer. There you go.
Nothing, just a big loop around. And it appears I was stuck over there, okay.
Yeah, I remember the first month of release. I rerolled the campaign so much I stopped killing anything and watched movies the whole time playing.
In any dungeon, then it means I've missed it a lot of times. So yeah, my entire dungeon was empty except for the golden coin.
It's pretty much just lucky. I might not even find it this playthrough then. What was the other thing? Coin and then ring to Reggie, wasn't it? Give ring to Reggie. Tarnished ring and scavenger trait. How to get. The scavenger trait boosts how much scrap you get. It is a reward for finding the tarnished ring and delivering it to its rightful owner, Reggie. Again, this is Earth. I found it on Earth. I'm showing you the path from the Mud's Tooth hideout to where I found it. It can appear in different locations depending on your world role. Always explore every area. This is what I said. These location guides for Remnant from the Ashes, they're a waste of time. I was watching them just to like, maybe there might be like fixed locations for the ring and for the coin, but like both of them have said, they're not fixed locations. So these location guides are a waste of time. Literally a waste of time, because it could be anywhere. Alternative method to giving Reggie the ring is simply to pick up a lot of scrap. That the trait will get awarded once you pick up a certain amount. I believe you need 50k scrap. Yeah, but that tarnished ring isn't a ring you can equip, it's a quest item. Yeah, that's all well and good. You can get the trait for getting 50k scrap, but you don't get the trophy. You need the ring to get the trophy. Because I must already have that trait unlocked on my other character. I don't know if I've got it unlocked on this character. Another great way to accidentally get the scavenger trait is to join someone's world in co-op right as they're turning in the ring on their playthrough. Won't pop the trophy though. I re-rolled the world 15 to 20 times and the ring respawned in the Warren scenario final. I re-rolled the first world 8 times and explored everything, still never found it. Didn't find Singe boss E. Yeah, that took me a while to get that boss to pop. On my other character, doing it on adventure. I think it was like I re-rolled it about 10 times. Earth to try and get that boss, and then it finally popped. It happened, still haven't got the Chicago typewriter. Game says nup. You're not having the hunter pistol for scrap. You're having the hunter pistol. I wonder if it work on adventure mode for looking for the ring. It'd still be RNG world, but yes, most things can be found in adventure mode. That's right, except for the one thing, which I'm gonna try and do in this playthrough. Where's that? And it's something to do with the Undying King. Beat the Undying King. It might have even been that one. Yeah, it was this one, because apparently you can't spawn the Undying King in adventure mode. It's just not a thing. You have to do it in. Let me check as well on this that I don't mess it up and miss it. Because I've just spoke to the Undying King, but I said to him that I was gonna get him the heart, but then I'm not gonna give it to him, and I'm hoping that allow me to fight him. Maybe what I should have done is gone to him and said I'm not getting you the heart, and then I would have just, I don't know, let me double check that I don't miss that. Oh. Remnant from how to be Undying King boss. Once you have the Guardian Heart, you have two options. Option 1, give to the Undying King. Option 2, give to the Half Queen. This is the easier option. Give Labyrinth Key without fight.
Stop me. I am uncomfortable in your debt. I will rectify that. But first, the Ikari will not roll alone. You, old traveler, have ushered in the age of reconstruction. Long have I waited for this moment, for the chance to renew this world under my strong guiding hand. Long have you slept and sustained me. All others have forgotten. I have not. On this day, I deliver you. And together, may we forge a greater civilization.
I just noticed the recording started again. Oh wow.
A new era has begun.
I changed scene and
my debt to you will be repaid.
I forgot.
Save my world. So may
I forgot when I changed scene, it unpauses. If I pause the recording because I'm doing something, if I change scene, it's an automatic unpause. Basically what's going on, people, is I'm trying to, because this is my second playthrough, I'm trying to make sure I don't miss some of the trophies what I missed from the first playthrough. I've already got some of them by doing adventure mode, but there's still some others, like this one for instance, which you can't do in adventure mode because you can't get the Undying King to spawn in adventure mode. But I want to make sure that I do it the right way so that I get this trophy. It's not that important in terms of completing my playthrough, but it's just, might as well. My second playthrough, I might as well get as many trophies as I can out of it. This is the difficult option. Undying King boss fight, rewards crossbow, slayer armor set, Undying Heart King, slayer trait. Should have done this on my character, man.
You have done it. The Iskar Solid. The Guardian is dead. Will you give us its heart? We will be.
I might even do another playthrough. Do a hard playthrough
Forever in your
on my other character.
Yes. Thank you, outsider. You are forever in our hearts.
We'll have a bit of a break though before I do it. I'm not just gonna jump straight into do a new game straight after I complete it. It'd be a bit down the line, but maybe I'll come back and do an, because we should have really done it on my other character to get all the trophies. Would have been so much easier. Because I would have been able to, I would have popped all the armor sets, because I've probably, like, I think I'm only one away from popping that on my other character. So we would have done this scenario on my other character, we'd have got the armor set one. I've already got the 100k scrap, so we're halfway on that. Over halfway. The ring and the coin, that's just pure luck on PlayStation if you get it or not. Without having the world analyzer to tell you where it is, it's just pure luck.
And here, as promised, is your reward. We adore conversation.
How few the hearts? How terribly uninteresting. For your sake, I will sue you still intend to retrieve it. Elder child, you shall see why they call me Undying. Attend to me, dear. There is an intruder in our midst.
Alright. I don't want to see the boss fight. Don't want to spoil it. Get a new trait. Slayer armor. Alright. So yeah, it will still work with the route that I took. I told him I was going to get the heart, so it will still work if we just betray him and I give the heart to the queen and go back to him. Give him a mouthful. And then he'll attack us and we'll beat him. So that'll get me the Undying King trophy, but we could have actually got other trophies as well if I would have done it on my other character. And see if anyone's got anything to say, because I beat a boss or two since I've been here.
Our new lady friend isn't too chatty, but I think she'll settle in just fine. Folks are keeping the distance. She's got a otherworld feel about her. I reckon she's wiser than all of us put together. Certainly. Anything else you need?
They're all the same.
Let's see. Take care, friend. Good to see you.
That, root mother? She ain't all there, is she? Rambling on about constructs and dreamers? Oof. Well, anyway, as long as she's fighting on our side, I'm not complaining.
She ain't all there. She knows more than all of you put together, probably. Why forged iron? I don't think we... So I've got 289 forged iron. Can only buy 4. Wow.
Later.
It's not really any point. Oh, we can get another heart as well. We got a
The portent returns. Have you anything of the root for me?
we got a simulacrum, didn't we?
I can offer you the...
I need one of them on my other character to make one of my weapons plus 20. Yeah, materials ain't account wide, are they? Some of the rings are account wide. Some of the DLC new rings, if you get them on one character, you got them on both. But I don't think scrap materials, stuff like that, it's not account wide. So we'll just get a heart.
Tread carefully, child. The port... Ask. Dreams only, faded and tattered. The founder, Andrew, and I were together before the root.
It is.
Now the memory wanes. I bear its burden no longer.
It is, what's her name? Ellen's who's in charge. It begins with E again. It's been a couple of days since I played, Evelyn. This is Evelyn. Because he was talking about her sacrifice and that, and then he said he didn't want to go speak to her anymore. Because she's barely there anymore. So this is still Evelyn. So she's related to Ellen upstairs, but I don't think Ellen knows.
Very well. To fare at all is well, child.
Yeah, we gotta upgrade our guns and armor as much as we can. Speak to her, see if there's anything new.
If you need anything, ask around. Hello again, friend.
No new dialogue. Upgrade our... Oh, we got 2 new mods that we can make and a new weapon as well.
You killed the ant. It's just bigger dead wood. Alright then.
Beacon summons a wasteland skull which shoots projectiles that deal 40 damage per hit. Discharge 7 radioactive projectiles that will seek towards enemies within 20 meters and deal 30 radiation damage. So yeah. Build everything. Ooh. Got exactly the right amount of luminite crystals.
Yeah, good. Now go.
Short range, medium spread hand cannon. Range, medium spread. $13 meters. 18 meters. I kind of like just the basic, the repeater and the hunting rifle. They just work. Might just give this a shot, like a couple of, you know what I mean, see what it feels. Obviously a lot slower, more damage. But if it, I would definitely use this if it had the range was still the same. I would have used the Defiler. Yeah, I kind of want to upgrade like either the assault or the beam rifle. Wow. But I'm still gonna keep upgrading what I've got, the standard repeater and hunting rifle.
Ah, good to... Anytime.
It's all the same as what we've already asked.
What do you need?
So these are special weapons. That require humanites. Galvanized. +10 this, yeah, I'm sure that's what I said in my last stream. The forged iron takes you to +10. And then galvanized takes you to like +15. And then I think hardened takes you from 16 to 19. And then for 20 you need a simulacrum. That thing that we just used to give us an extra heart, you need one of them to upgrade one of your guns to +20. That's why I was saying I wish I had this on my other character, because we could have popped another trophy. Because I've got hunting rifle and pistol at +19 on that other character. I just need a simulacrum. Make them +20. Might be worth upgrading another melee weapon. We need Luminites to upgrade the petrified mule. Why I am. Scrap hammer's pretty good. But the thing is, as you noticed, as we're finding stuff within the world, it finds it at what relative level you are. So if I find, for instance, a melee weapon now while I'm wandering, it's gonna be like +6, +7, +8. So I wouldn't need to spend money on upgrading something to that point. I've just find it something in the world. It's like should I buy that? I think this ends up being account wide. I think that's an account wide.
Be safe out there. Ah, good to see you again. What do you need?
Okay, yes, normal materials, that's good. Ran out of scrap. Didn't get to upgrade my armor. But you see, because I've been wearing that ring for the double materials, we're good on materials.
So long.
I'm still gonna keep rocking it until we start struggling, like maybe we need more damage or whatever. We can give ourselves an instant boost by just switching our rings. Because one's giving us health and regen and the other one's giving us materials doubled. We could put on another 2 damage rings. Gravity stone and increased range damage by 7% for 20 seconds after a range kill. And increases all damage by 20% when there are 2 enemies within 10 meters. So we could, and that stacks 3 times, so you can get extra 21% damage for that. And another 20 there. Like, you can get extra 40% more damage. Won't be all the time. One of them is stacked and one of them's it needs to be within a certain range. Even that's like an option for more damage, but that's really if you're going for weak spots all the time. I don't actually like that because you're not gonna hit weak spots all the time. You're gonna miss and then you're doing 20% less. So, I mean, it's good if you can constantly hit weak spots, but you're not gonna constantly hit weak spots in my opinion. Pocket watch is really good. I'll tell you what we need now. We need the scavenger bauble. I know my other character's got it because we've run out of scrap. Our materials is good, but we've run out of actual money. Increased chance to get iron materials from destroying breakables. Increased the amount of scrap by 20%. Maybe I should put on just one of these. But then we're gonna drop 10% damage. Wish I had that bauble. See, look at the armor drop as well. I'll go from 51 to 16. I was thinking about just putting on the adventurer just for a little bit, just to see if I can get some extra. By saying that, I've already got the ring for the extra materials. We don't need to do all the set for more materials. We only need this one piece will give us 20% more. So we just do the headpiece for a little bit. Just for a little bit. Just see if we can get a bit more extra monies. Bit of extra monies. And yeah, this is where we got up to courses. Again, if shit starts hitting the fan, it starts getting too much, we can put on our hunter again, give us 10% more damage again, and then we can switch rings. We'll see how we go. That takes us back to Rome, doesn't it? Did that just stay open? Guess so.
Here they come.
Mods. I suppose we'll keep the heal on for a bit. That's why the hunting rifle's so good, because the range on it's so good. Where did they all come from? Where did they all come from? Because I came from here. As I walked along, I checked everything. There was no one about. I got to that point there, and then there's loads of stuff attacking me from behind. So where the fuck did they come from? Literally spawned behind me. Literally spawned. Yeah, I think this weapon's got like a charge attack. Pretty cool, isn't it? Pretty damn cool, man. Yeah, we need to just do some good searching about, because we want.
And stay down.
We want scrap. Gonna do the heal on me. Gonna heal up. You know what I mean? Hunting rifle is so good. Now I must admit, it's not the best when you get rushed by a group of enemies and they're all close range, close to you. That's when it falls apart a little bit. I'd say it's good medium to long. Not as good close. son of a...
That all you got?
Another simulacrum. That's huge. Now we could use that for a heart, or we could just... I think I'm gonna keep one spare so that we can get that plus 20 upgrade on one of the guns. Would have been better if it was on my other character, but yeah, we've already acknowledged the fact that I messed up by not just doing a playthrough again on my other character. That's kind of stupid, but not the end of the world.
Not enough room.
Enemies just sneak up on you, you can't hear. Sometimes they make like 0 sound to tell you they're there.
It's over.
Where's our scrap? See how much scrap we're getting. Anywhere? Scrap? Oh. $1,001. Okay, I think that extra 20% is making a difference.
And stay down.
Okay, so it's like we'll go this way first, and we'll go back. This is labyrinth. Labyrinth piece that we ain't got key to. And there's 2 like portals back in the labyrinth that need keys as well.
And stay down.
Does that not do damage? Oh, it is doing damage. I know the damage bar wasn't showing.
It's over.
More Luminite crystals. Pick up as much scrap as we can. Materials. We missed an area back at the start as well. We'll have to go back. Search everything, you never know, might find a coin, might find a ring. Gotta check. My guess is that I'm not going to end up getting them trophies. From what people were saying on the videos we just watched, yeah, you have to just do so many playthroughs to get it on PlayStation. Because what people are doing is on PC they're using a separate app, World Analyzer, and then they're loading up the world, they're analysing it, and then if it says it's there, they'll play it, and if not, they'll just re-roll again. But we can't do that. I'm actually going to have a look what the trophy... Oh, I didn't mean to do that. What the trophy percentage is for the ring and for the coin. PlayStation. Curious. So I mean, there's like zero indication that there's an enemy behind me. No sound cue or anything.
That was rough.
Yeah, zero sound cue. We'll go that way in a minute. Never won. I know you will eventually hit the barrel. We'll go this way because it links up to the way we missed. That was where the simulacrum was, wasn't it?
This ain't good.
I think that butcher's fetish is a melee necklace. Sure of it. Gain 50% crit chance, 25% crit damage for 10 seconds after striking an enemy with a charged melee attack. Yeah, see. That's right. Couldn't remember exactly what it was. I knew I had something to do with melee. Yeah, we're just exploring thoroughly now because now I know how hard it is to find the ring and the coin. I don't want it to be spawned in on one of the areas, and because we didn't check it properly, we don't get it. Because surely it must spawn in the game, like guaranteed. But I don't think you know where it's gonna be, what area. Surely it has to spawn within the game if you do the whole. You know what I mean? What I mean is like a guaranteed spawn within one whole playthrough, but you just don't know where it's gonna be. Because it's random generated. And if you miss the place where it is, it don't spawn again like in another place. I'm hoping it's a guaranteed at least one spawn per playthrough for the item. Because otherwise that's kind of crappy. Giving a trophy to an item that is RNG whether it spawns or not in the game. What the hell? See that, didn't you? I was shooting it and it was taking 0 damage. How much crap we got now? Stamina regen. think on my first playthrough I did endurance to 20. I don't even know if I put that many points in stamina regen. But you can see how much quicker it is for my stamina to go back to the top again. No way, man. That's fucking garbage.
Oh, that was rough.
2000, see, yeah, we're making good amount of scrap back. Took a hit on our damage, but we're making good scrap. This is where you fight the boss with the which breaks the pots, and then loads of the enemies are hidden in the pots. He's got like a big hammer and he spins around. The butcher, is it a hammer or is it a big like knife? I'm sure he's called the butcher. I thought it was a hammer, but it's making me double guess because I'm also sure it's called the butcher. He spins around with his weapon anyway. Now, I think there's an alternative way that you can fight him if you go down below. I've never done it. I think because I was watching Asmongold play this game and everyone was telling him, because he was playing it on Apocalypse, everyone kept telling him to go underground, and apparently it gives you a melee weapon though, and a melee weapon, I mean, I've already got this hero sword, we don't really need another melee weapon, but we're just fighting him up above. Now if I'd have done it on my other character, we would have definitely went below, because I'm sure I fought this dude last time and we just fought him normally. So it would have been worth going below if I was on my other character. Yeah, it is a hammer, isn't it? Trying to shoot the pots. They already thought about that. Roll too early. Roll too early. You see, now fights like this, the hunter rifle actually ends up being pretty bad. But I think it's only a +5 on the beam. I don't think the heal's much good to us in here. Just standing in one spot, he's just gonna leap and, you know, smash us. So let's switch that out. Problem is, when you switch it out, you lose the charges, which I don't like. Why they've done that? That's stupid. If I've got my full charge on this, it shouldn't make me lose my charges when I switch it to another mod. That's what. Why have they done that? Crit chance against marked enemies increased by 15%. Hunter's mark, maybe. Or should we have 2? Could do Mantle of Thorns, but we could do 2 summons. Let's do 2 summons. Yeah, look. See how I ain't got no charge on it now. I don't know why they done it like that. That's stupid. Why you get penalised for changing your mod over. Like, wait there. If I rest at the thing, it should give me it back. So in this case, we can get around it. But if you do it in the middle of playing through a level, you can't do this. Yeah, you wouldn't be able to do that. Is it worth me keeping the adventurer glasses on for this boss fight? Do you get a scrap when you beat the boss? Does it give you like a large amount? I honestly don't know. Let's do 1 of each summon, I think. They're a little bit immune at. You see, when I was shooting him, it was only doing 4 damage. Oh my god. It's that Yes, the like when he runs up to you and he does his belly flop on you, like the running belly flop. He don't really telegraph much of that move, so it's hard to know when he's gonna do it. It's like instant. These have anything in them? Don't look like it. I think they're just made for the enemies to hide in. Anything else? Got a glutton trait, I don't know what that is. Consumable speed. Yeah, I think this is what you do. You come down here. I don't know if you have to hide. I've never seen anybody do it. I've never tried it myself. I just know because everyone in Asmon's Gold stream was trying to get him to do it.
Not enough room.
But he didn't want to do it.
Not enough room. Rats. Won't fit.
So that's why all the ammo's in the pots then, because there's no ads for you to get ammo back from the ads. That's why there's loads of ammo in the pots. Makes sense. Okay. $3,600 scrap. But yeah, we do kind of need to upgrade another primary weapon other than the hunter's rifle, because there is, even though it is one of my favourite to use, there is definitely moments where that assault rifle or beam rifle would be better. Let me take my jumper off, it's getting a bit warm. But toilet quickly as well. Should we go back to the ward and see what we can upgrade? Have a quick look at the ward. The Mist Fen, so that's where we've got to come back to, the Mist Fen. I think we could do the hero sword one more level, but we ran out of scrap. I think we ran out of materials to upgrade anything else. No, we could do our armor as well.
Good to see you again.
Actually, did we get anything that we can make by
What
beating?
now? Yeah? Better be worth my time.
Is that not the heart that we need to give to the... Wait a
I've
minute.
got work to do.
I don't know if that was the beast we just fought, wasn't it? I better not do it just in case. Because that might be the heart that we're supposed to give.
Anything you need? Let's see.
Then I was sure I ended up with a defiler on my other character, and I give the heart to the Undying King, so I don't know if it is the same one. Yeah, we need galvanized now. Says you need 20 pieces of armor, or was it 10? It's one of the trophies. 10 armor sets. 1, 2, that's not a set though. 2, 3, 4 drifters, 5 cultist, 6 adventurer. I don't know if you can class the set as the mask as one. If so, that's 7.
Take care, my friend. Good to see you again.
Upgrade the armor. What am I doing? And the hunter's actually pretty bad in terms of how much damage resistance it's gonna give us, but I feel like its defensive abilities and the fact that you've got a light encumbrance, it still ends up being really good because your rolls are quicker, your damage is good, but yeah, when you get hit it doesn't give you as much damage reduction as another piece of armor would. It's like more like a glass cannon-y sort of piece of armor, which is fine. Like I said, on my last playthrough I upgraded the void armor, and I think I went pretty much as soon as I got that armor, I played with it for the rest of the game, and I just had a heavy roll for the rest of the game. Because that steel ring wasn't... That's a new thing what was out from the DLC. The steel ring wasn't even a thing. See, now you could put on a heavy piece of armor like the Letos or the Void, and you could keep your roll as a light roll, which is really good. Are we going to have enough? I don't think so. We have got enough, just enough. Now everything's galvanized, and we've run out of money again. But you see what I mean? We found this armor and it's already +5. That's what I'm saying, when you find stuff in the world, it's already plus whatever it is, depending on where you find it, so... I mean, we could have switched to the... Osseous. Get up to 35% more damage. But it builds up as the more subsequent hits you get. Effect degrades over time. Subsequent ranged or melee hits against the same enemy increase, whereas total damage. I wonder how many hits it takes for it to ramp up to the max 35.
Take care, my friend.
I wonder. But yeah, I liked using that Osseous armor in survival. It always seemed really good. But survival's just... The balancing on console solo is ridiculous. 0.2% people have completed beating 10 bosses in a row. And that doesn't even tell you whether they did it in a group, which I guarantee they did. 0.2%, that's just too hard, man. They balanced it wrong. They didn't. I mean, I think it's even hard on PC, but imagine going from like 120 frames and now you play it on console and now you got like 25 frames, because it's not even a 60 FPS game on console, this one. This is like 30 frames, but then it drops below 30. Trying to play survival on that low of a frame rate whilst not being able to aim like you can on a mouse and keyboard, with your aim being like pure, like, you know what I mean? Look how slow it takes to go from one side to the other. On a keyboard you could go pew, you can whip it straight across. That's a massive advantage, and I don't care what people say about aim assist. The aim assist is there because it's so much harder on a controller to aim. That's why the aim assist is there. People saying that controllers broke because the aim assist is absolutely copium. It's just pure bullshit. Mouse and keyboard is far superior for accuracy and speed. To even say that controllers stronger is just utter garbage. And everyone that I've ever seen say that, that's a PC player. When it's funny how when you see them actually play on a controller, they're dog shit. So how does that make, if the controller was that much better and the aim assist makes it that much better, why when you all of a sudden switch are you dog shit all of a sudden? It takes skill to do both, don't get me wrong, but there's definitely more advantages to mouse and keyboard. No doubt about it. Pinpoint accurate, much quicker, whip your shots, plus the fact that PC is frame rates is, you know, 4 or 5 times higher than a console anyway. You got a lot of advantage. Just to moan about aim assist is wow. Don't really want to get into a debate. It's not really a debate. It's not really a debate. It's like it's factual. You know what I mean? Spitting facts. The way it is. But I think there shouldn't be an elitist view about one being better than the other anyway. Because you can be good on both. And they both take a different skill set to be good at. Well, I say that wrong actually. One is better than the other. One's let me reword it. One's got a higher capable ceiling. One can be capably better once you learn it, and that is mouse and keyboard. But you can master both and be good and capable on both, but one has got a higher ceiling. But you can be the best on a controller versus other controller players. But if you go against someone who's the best on a mouse and keyboard when you're on a controller, they're going to be at an advantage. But you could still beat someone that's on a mouse and keyboard if you're on a controller. But that would just mean that you're really good and that their ceiling hasn't reached what's capable. In my opinion. But yeah, they're two different skills. And you shouldn't take anything away from either one. If you're good on one, or if you're good on keyboard or you're good on controller, then you know you've put in the work to get good at that. And yeah, no one can really take that away from you. All I'm trying to put across is that there is a higher capable ceiling that you can achieve whilst on mouse and keyboard, because of all the factors what I just mentioned. A lot more customizable stuff on a PC. Your frame rate, FOV, your DPI settings. Not to mention the amount of different keybinds that you can do on when you're playing on a PC that ain't available a lot of the times when you play on a console version. I was even talking about keybinds when it comes to picking up stuff in this game, being bound to the reload button. When you're playing survival, the amount of times that you're trying to just go around and pick something up without reloading, but it reloads and then an enemy comes up on you and you're reloading when you don't want to be. It happens so often. I went into the control to see if it was possible to bind the pick up button to a different one than the reload, and you can't. I don't know if you can on PC, but I should imagine I should imagine you can. Playing through campaign, it's not as a big deal, but in survival it is a big deal. Survival's like 10 times harder, and it's all about speed. You don't want to be like trying to pick up a piece of scrap when there's an enemy there. You want to pick that up quickly and then shoot, but as you pick that up it reloads and then you're fucked. It's like, in survival it really does matter. But the campaign's not nowhere near as hard as survival, so it's not as a big deal. It probably can be hard if I was to play it on a Nightmare or Apocalypse. But I'm talking about survival normal compared to campaign normal. Survival is much harder. Much harder. Imagine going on survival hard. Survival Nightmare or survival Apocalypse. On console. No way, man. No fucking way. That'd be so hard. I do get it. There is some games where the aim assist is obviously stronger than others, but I still don't think that makes controller players at an advantage more than the mouse and keyboard. Even if the aim assist is strong, I still feel like you're at a disadvantage. I mean, look how long it takes to move. And look at the frame rates while I'm doing it. Compare that to a PC. It's just not comparable. Unless on a PS5, but it doesn't matter because this is an old game. It still runs at 30 while below 30. Because it ain't got any of the some of the newer games have got the options of you putting it's performance mode or whatever mode, and you can get extra frame rate compared to what the original was on the PS4. But because this is an old game, there's none of them options, so it plays like an old game even though you're playing it on a PS5. You don't get any of the extra benefits of the PS5. It's not, you can't tap into the extra abilities that that's got. The game doesn't let you. It don't let you. The way the game's optimized, it just can't take advantage of the extra power that the PS5's got. But it's still a fun game, it's still playable. I think it only becomes a problem when you're playing survival. Because of how difficult survival is. You feel it when the frames go down. You feel all the disadvantages. Because it's just so unforgiving. The amount of times you get one shot by a boss when you're playing survival, it's crazy. And you could be like, yo, I'm doing really, really good. You're going through the levels really well. You get to a boss and then it's like dead straight away. You're like, oh.
It's over.
I thought I was doing good. My build seemed like it was good. I was going through the levels easy, but yeah, as soon as you get to a boss, it's like boom, dead. But like I said, 0.2%, it obviously just demonstrates the difficulty of it. I wanted to know the percentage of how many people have done 10 boss kills. I think it's called Dominator or something like that. I'd love someone to tell me what the percentage is of how many people have done it on PC. Just curious.
Not enough room.
I'd be very surprised if it's not higher than 0.2%. I'd be surprised if it's not. Another thing as well, I don't know why they didn't make the map rotatable. Why didn't they make the map rotate when you move? Because it makes, when you're going like this way, it's back to front, you know what I mean? When you're going this way, it gets really confusing. All they had to do was rotate it so that you're always facing forwards, but as you turn, the map turns. So much more of a better system to have it like that. Okay, well they got a green thing to them, like they're friendly. That's the queen up there. I already know it is, but what? Let's go speak to her first. I suppose we'll find out if that was the heart. Because if it is, we'll give it to her right away.
Please approach.
Psst. Oh shit, what was that? Read. Be freed from worry and pain. Life is hard, but need not face it alone. The Iskal is an enlightened collective sharing heart, mind, and purpose. Together there is no burden we cannot bear. Learn more every night at the precious moon in Wrath Village. Join the Iskal today. I want to pick that. Just destroying our camp before we speak to her. Oh, sure she won't mind. Let's destroy everything. Can't you even... destroy the pots with the... Don't look like you can. Can't destroy the pots with a blast.
Greetings, outsider. You are not of this place. Tell us, where do you hail from?
Let's just tell her. Let's not be too snotty about it.
A wide traveler, then. Strong, too, by your looks. The Iskar welcomes you, outsider. Both your presence and your strength, should the latter be available.
Available in what way? I'm happy to help however I can. What can you offer for my strength?
Our world, Corsus, harbors a beast of great power. A guardian. We desire its heart.
So I don't think that was the heart then. Well, it might be, we'll see. We're not the only one interested in Guardian's heart. Yeah, let's tell her. We're gonna betray him anyway.
I don't doubt it, outsider. But can any offer what we will give you? The Iskal is lush and wealthy. None can match our price. What say you?
I'll get the heart.
We knew our eyes did not deceive us.
Can I ask you some questions?
You can ask us anything.
What is your name?
There are no names in the Iskal, for we are all one. You may think of me as your queen, but such titles are misnomers here. The Iskal binds us all. Those who partake are one in heart, mind, and spirit. We have no need for crude technology, for the Iskal brings enlightenment and harmony. We are emboldened by our shared purpose, and all are welcome in the Iskal.
How does one join the Iskal?
An intriguing question, outsider. The door to the Iskal is the Vixworm. Through its ministrations, we are bound together as one. Allow it to suffuse your frail form. Let it consume your fears, your worries, your insecurities, your sense of self, until all that is left is the Iskal. And the Iskal is all that is left.
I wonder what happens if we say that is wonderful.
Oh, it is, outsider. Perhaps one day, you might join the Iskal as well. We are elated to hear it.
Corroded. Increase armor effectiveness by 10%, lasts 60 minutes. Pretty good. It's pretty good. $500. Ooh. It's already +8. We just upgraded our thing to +10, didn't we? This is what I'm saying, see? If I wouldn't have bought that hero sword, we could have just bought that, which was already +8. We could have saved all the materials and just upgraded this twice. I think I'll still buy it.
May the Iskal watch over you.
Okay, 4.6. 15% crit chance. Charge attacks hit multiple times and shred everything in its path.
Greetings, what intrigue? We are...
I think that was everything, wasn't it? Yeah.
Return often, Gleaner.
So we can use that heart to make the, what was it, defiler? It's obviously not the heart we thought. Let's go and do that. It's obviously not the heart of the beast. I was thinking that because otherwise how would I have had it on my other character when I know for a fact I give the heart to the king. But I just wanted to make sure. Make the defiler. We could have waited before doing this, but
I'm not in the mood for chat. Yeah? Alright then. I've got work to do.
powerful crossbow which shoots a horizontal spread of 5 blades. The goal of the Vix worm appears to be destructive and consumption, not unlike the root. Destruction and consumption.
Keep moving.
Anything you need? What do you need?
That's luminite crystals again. Special weapons, isn't it? Oh, we've got a few galvanized now.
So long.
Just bare basic, just gonna do my hunter rifle and repeater pistol. Just bare basic. They're good weapons. I feel like this game you can use any weapon to go through the game anyway. They're all viable. Yeah, I feel like you can just use anything. And in my opinion, hunting rifle and repeater pistol are like top up there anyway as the top weapons anyway, in my opinion. I think beam rifle and assault rifle are better in some scenarios. When you get rushed and you're at close range with a lot of enemies, the automatics are going to be better than the hunting rifle. But all in all, I feel like yeah, I don't know, maybe the assault rifle is more all round better because you can long range it. Well, it fall off a little bit at long range, but short to mid is better. Hunting rifle is better at long to mid, falls off at short. So yeah, they're kind of the same if you add them up. One's better long, one's better short. And beam rifle is basically goes the same as the assault rifle. And it definitely falls off at range because the beam's got only a certain range where it fires. But that skull's pretty strong, to be honest. Yeah, the skull's pretty good. You see my frames dropping then? Frames dropped big time then. So that's the end of the map. But it's obviously a game issue, a port issue. Because I've played games where the graphics are much better than this, like Returnal for instance. And the frame rate on that is solid. Obviously it's only still 60, but it's like a very fast paced game. And it doesn't really drop either, it's like pretty consistent. There's obviously an optimization. It's the game optimization problem. It's not the system. Yogo, Darren, Nak go one by one. I have lost all of them to the Iskal woman. One by one they changed, speaking only of enlightenment and harmony and sharing the burden before they too joined the Iskal. They are no longer themselves, they barely speak, and when they do it's like someone has drugged them. She assures me they are at peace now, joined in mind and purpose, even as she beckons me into their meetings. I will not join them, I don't trust her. Others who have joined have since left, the village is practically barren. And those of us who have resisted bear a greater burden than ever. Do these Iskal clones not need to eat, I wonder? I've been going to her meetings not because I believe her, but because I'm worried about my friends, about the village. It's a bunch of motivational nonsense. She charges no currency, neither for the meetings nor joining the Iskal. On the surface it seems beneficent, but I've seen what they become. I feel something much darker is at work here. They're gone, Yogo, Darren, Nako. They are no longer at the meetings. She tells me they are on a journey of enlightenment, but I don't believe her. The Iskal is one, yes, so what journey need to be taken by individuals? But what has become of them? The village has collapsed. Gofda, owner of the last general store, joined the Iskal last week, and yesterday what fields remained were ravaged by the swamp creatures. There's no living here anymore. Most have given in and joined the Iskal. A few like me are leaving too. Few. The swamp creatures have grown bolder and more numerous. I doubt anyone can even make it to the next village. How does she survive, the Iskal woman? I'm going to find out. I'm going to try and find my friends. Probably I will die, but there's nothing else here for me now. The creatures, they're not, it's them. Know me, bored me, micking. The Iskal is. So, yeah, all the they basically joined the Iskal and turned into creatures. So all these creatures were village people at one point. We've missed a zone, but I think we need to get to the other side of that zone by going through the dungeon, because the gate was locked. Not a lot we can do about that. This is one of the best areas in survival for looting. This area, you always get loads of traits and stuff from this area. Survival. Didn't know if you could break this. Stalagmites. I think they're stalagmites. Stalagmites go up, stalactites go down. Might have it the wrong way around. Why don't they let me pick that up? Oh, that was galvanized. Galvanized is what we want. Check down here. See what I mean? This place is the best for looting, man. Oh, that's my skull. I didn't kill him. So we was here, then we went down that loop to there. But we didn't go this way. We gotta search thoroughly because for the ring and for the coin. They could literally be anywhere. I don't think we're gonna get them, and I'm not prepared to keep playing it over and over and over to get them. Like I said, I'll do this playthrough, do the DLC. Maybe sometime in the future I'll come back and do a hard playthrough or a nightmare playthrough. But that would definitely be after taking a break. No way. I didn't know that body slam had a
That was rough.
had AoE to it. Alright, so I like that stab for collecting, for like breaking the pots and stuff. It's really good.
And stay down! It's over.
Let's backtrack on where we came from. Come on, bruh.
Okay.
So I mean, this game's a weird one. Like you're doing fine, and then all of a sudden you like bam dead. It's one of them games. But even more so on survivals. Where did that come from? The fuck? Where did that come from? Did it just do that through the wall? See, there's some glitches in this game as well. Literally through the wall. Yeah, it's a good game, but it's by no means, it's definitely not perfect. I've had quite a few glitches to like happen whilst I'm playing. I've had some bosses where you've gone in on survival, and like one of the dudes was meant to throw spikes at you. You go in there and he literally does the animation to fire the spikes out the wall, but no spikes come out. I wasn't complaining because that boss is awkward, but it was, you know, it's not supposed to be like that. It's obviously glitched out. He was literally doing an animation to throw the spikes and there was nothing coming out, so yeah, we beat him, but it wasn't meant to be like that. There's been loads of glitches, but don't let that put you off playing the game. I don't think any of them's really been to a point where I've thought they were game breaking.
Rough.
We should actually go the other way and go up, because we explored all this part downwards already. And then one of the big dudes. Can hear him. It was like it was gonna do another big enemy then, but it didn't do. What's this? Doubles application of the corroded effect, melee charge, attack supply. What, even on the hero sword with the melee blast? I wonder if that works. I mean, it's a charged attack. I know him. That little charge attack with a sword is nice for breaking the pots. Another good technique is to roll into the breakables. Also works pretty well. Hear him. Ah, see ya. Another one. Made 2 pings then, didn't it? Collecting all the materials. That's the whole reason why I've got on these goggles.
That was rough.
Does that charge up my mod shooting them sacks? Is that recharging my mod? Nah, I don't think it does. But does it make an enemy spawn every time I shoot one?
That was rough.
We've obviously got to go that way. But there was
That was rough.
maybe somewhere I didn't go. Yeah. Two traits. Let's go one in endurance and then one in regen. Yeah, I feel like the regen's pretty quick now. Maybe one more. Then we're yeah. Stamina's not that much of a problem anymore. Feels much better. Definitely feels better. See how quickly it regenerates now. Yeah. Probably go one more into regen. What is that there? It looks weird. Weird from over there. Oh, you can destroy these. Oh shit. Yeah, it won't destroy the breakables, the charge attack on the hero sword. I don't know why they've done. Because I mean, you would have to walk over to pick it up anyway, so that it wouldn't have been too strong, I don't think. Because even if you would have been able to break it from a distance, like I said, you would have to still walk over there, so... Maybe it's just something they just didn't program in, for whatever reason. This is the boss what I was just talking about, what glitched out and was trying to throw the spikes. You'll see what I'm talking about with the spikes. Wish I knew what this boss was weak to. This boss is... If you get this boss as your first boss on survival, you're dead. You're straight up dead. On console anyway, you got no chance. If there's maybe two of you, maybe you could make your way through it by reviving each other. But yeah, if you get this as the first boss on survival, it's game over. Like I said, none of it's, you can't compare me fighting it now to what it's like in survival, because I've got all upgraded armor, upgraded guns, all my traits upgraded. In survival you're like nothing. Still pretty difficult though, see what I mean? Still pretty difficult. I mean, I mistimed all my rolls, but... Yeah, this boss is one of the harder ones, I reckon. My dude's getting in my way, man. I'm dead. We need to change our mods. They're no good. But yeah, you see what I mean? I've got plus 10 armor, plus 10 weapons, whatever traits I've got, and I'm still dying to it. Imagine in survival where you've got like 1 or 2 pieces of armor, which are like not the same, gonna be 2 different types. And then you might have like your primary and your secondary, but they're gonna be whatever it is at the shop what you could have bought, and that's gonna be about it. You're either gonna have 1 or 2 bits of armor, or you're gonna have 1 or 2 rings maybe a ring and a necklace, or maybe 2 rings. You're gonna basically have nothing, and you gotta come in and fight it whilst the clock's going, and the enemy difficulty is constantly catching up to what level you are. Survival's really hard solo. Change these out. Maybe the skull might be alright still. Hot shot maybe. Could do crit chance. Maybe the heal might be alright. Maybe the heal might actually be good. Let me... Because we can just drop it down in that spot where we're stood. If we get hit by one of his... Pretty difficult boss, man. It's... I feel like the timing on the rolls is just so weird. It's so weird. Fuck. Why did that take so much damage? You see what I mean? It's inconsistent. This game, the damage is really inconsistent. Why have I been able to take like 2 or 3 hits off them spikes numerous times? What you've seen me do it. Yeah, when I'm at 3/4 health, that one time I get hit by 1 spike and it takes my whole energy. Like, it's so inconsistent. It happens all the time as well when you're fighting a boss and it just all of a sudden you get 1 shot, but yet you'll get hit by that same attack multiple times before and it won't do that much damage. I don't understand what's the inconsistency with the damage.
Oh, now what?
You watch. If I get hit by one of them spikes again, why did that one kill me in 1 shot? There you go. Hit by a spike. I didn't hardly do anything. It just don't make sense. I got greedy. That was my fault. I got hit by about 4 of them then. But that other death was bullshit. I literally got hit by 1 of them and it took 3/4 of my health. That one there, right? That was on me. I got greedy and I see that I got hit by like 4 of them. I was trying to burst him down. Maybe it's because I get corroded. Why it's doing the extra damage. Yeah. It's the corrosion. See what I mean? You fight this boss on survival, you are screwed, man. I have beat this boss on survival, but if you never beat it as the first boss. Never. I don't think I've ever beat it as the first boss. If you get this as the first boss, you're done. And there's other bosses as well that if you get as the first boss, you're done. I could put on my better setup as well, because we're... Fuck. Fuck. See, with this game, it's all about your animations. You get locked into a lot of animations that once you've started it, you're screwed basically. If I've started an animation to reload and then he does an attack, I can't roll until I finish that animation. You get caught out a lot of the times because of animation. That something that you previously pressed stops you from doing the next thing. I mean, that's the way these games work though, isn't it? It's the same with Dark Souls or whatever. But the hunting rifle, it annoys me where if you're reloading and you shoot too soon, it will only reload 1 bloody bullet. Yeah, so you'll run out of all your shots, you'll do reload, and then you'll be like, oh shit, I can shoot again, but really you shouldn't, because you're only going to shoot 1 bullet and then you got to do another reload. You get stuck in this like weird situation where you're boom, 1 shot reload, 1 shot reload, it's garbage. Try and never. Let's try and never. But hot shot maybe. Wow, that's actually pretty good though, isn't it? If he hits me with a melee, let's try it. I wonder if I want to get hit by it. Didn't really do any damage to him, did it? It's not even damaging him. Dead. Alright. Let's put on my proper stuff, man. It's fucking after a ranged kill, it's not gonna help us, is it? Weak spot damage. This is actually good because his weak spot's easy to hit. That Mantle of Thorns doesn't do anything. It doesn't reflect damage back to him. Probably because he's a boss and reflecting 200% nearly damage back to him off that hit would probably be a lot. It don't work. It just literally don't do anything. Let's take the crit chance then. Alright. See what he's got now. Bitch, sit down.
Not enough room.
Oh yeah! Oh yeah!
We're struggling because we had on a subpar build because wow, but it was basically for farming. We're gonna put the farming stuff back on. Like I said, we're just put on the good stuff when we need it, and Yeah, we'll go around trying to get as much materials and scrap as we can whilst we can. Would be nice if we had the scavenger ball though. We could have probably put that on, done the charged melee attack blast on him, hit him with it, corroded him. Ah, that would have worked. Actually, I think we're gonna keep that hunter's mark on.
Bag's full.
So this area's got absolutely loads of stuff then. If you think when you're walking through you can destroy all them as well. Yeah, this area's got a lot of shit what you can loot. Even galvanized iron in some of them, look. Yeah, it's probably I would say my best area for looting stuff. Yeah, see now we're on the opposite. You see the frames drop then? Like 10 frames per second. Look at that. See how bad it is? Look at it. Terrible. But it's like I said, it's not the PS5, it's the game. It's fucking terrible. Shit. Yeah, it's a bad port. It's a bad PC port. It is, but it's a good game still. It's still worth playing. I wouldn't tell someone to not play it. But yeah, there is definitely frame issues in some other parts. Doesn't make it unplayable, I don't think. Well, it depends. Some people are really, really uptight about frames. And I get it, because it does make the game fucking, you know, less enjoyable to look at, it's less reactionary, you can't react to stuff properly when your frames are dropping that bad. But like I said, it only really becomes an issue in survival, I would say. And that's a DLC. You might not even buy that. Just play the base game and yeah, you'll be fine. But it definitely, it does tank. The frames do tank. Should go and speak to the queen. I want to go and loot everything and then go speak to her. So was that the beast we needed to fight? Still don't know if we've got the heart we need.
That was rough.
Where did we come from? Down there? Didn't go over here, did we? Come on, go in. Vault. Why wouldn't it? Oh my god. Why would it not vault through the window then? I don't know. See, now it vaults through the window. That's another thing what I'm saying about this game does hold a lot of inconsistencies about certain things. One minute it'll do something, next minute it won't. I do think it's a bad port. Because I mean, I've watched a lot of people playing this on PC, and I can see what the differences are.
It's over.
And it is a bad port. But if you're on console, this is all you've got to play, you know what I mean? And I would still say it's worth playing. Come on, bruh. Literally missing all my shots. I literally popped that and I missed everything. You know why? It's because I was trying to get all the weak spot hits. Yeah, I was trying way too hard to hit the weak spots and I just missed everything.
It's over.
You see, the thing, I think it is better to have the heart on. Being able to not go through your it's better to have the heal on. Being able to not have to go through your hearts to heal. When you've got a rechargeable heal, it's nice. But it's not great against some of the bosses. But for roaming around the world, I think it's really good. But again, we just switched our mod, so we lose our charge. We lose our charge. Now we lost our charge.
Damn it.
I don't know why they decided to do that. The frames dropping again. Okay. Seems like this area is really bad for the frames.
That was rough.
Where's that dude we killed with the Luminite? Down below. Wanna grab that. Bit. Yeah, we wanna go back to the Queen as well. What I'll probably do is I'll search all this area, speak to the Queen, and then I'll take a quick break. Motherfucker.
Woo! It's over.
Trying to get my charge up so I don't have to waste a heart. We're probably safe to use a heart. But if we can get a free heal, be nice. Let's go over to this corner before we do the bit what's down below. Actually, let's have a look at what's over there. If it's, I just want to check, see if it's a dungeon door down here. See, when you're looting, it's another good way is to roll into everything. But I do like that little lunge attack on that. Though it is a dungeon.
Rough.
See a purple up there. You see the way they duck their head? They do it as soon as you shoot. It blatantly reads your input because they do it as soon as you shoot. Look. Oh, he done it. He did it way before then. Maybe it's.
That all you got?
Maybe it's just a timed thing. That when you're aimed on him for a certain amount of time, he does it randomly. But it does always feel like as soon as you shoot, he bobs his head down. I suppose they did, yeah. They do just randomly do it, look. It does catch you out a lot though. Burden of Devoted. All damage dealt by wearer is reduced by 15%. 50% of self-healing applies to allies. Yeah, I feel like they balanced a lot of this game around co-op as well. Which is fine, like it's fun to play co-op. But sometimes I feel like the balancing is it breaks the single player balancing sometimes. It's like I was saying with the survival, the only well, there's two people I could find on YouTube that were playing survival that were playing on console. One of them made a video about it being the hardest trophy that he'd ever obtained, and I can't remember if he ended up doing it solo. I think he ended up doing it with a friend, and he still said it was the hardest trophy he'd ever obtained. And this was a dude which his channel was basically devoted to being a trophy hunter. Said it was the hardest trophy he'd ever tried. And the other dude was that was doing it on console was given a run through of how to beat every boss, but every single boss fight that he was giving you tips for, showing you, was with another player. So again, the balancing for the solo playthrough, there's obviously something wrong with it. Not so much on campaign. Like I said, the balancing's different. Yeah, the two things, they play very different. But I would actually advise people not to buy the that DLC for a console. It's not worth it. The other DLC I've not played yet. There's like a new campaign part, so it's yet to be seen how good that is yet. The survival, it had potential. I mean, maybe if you're playing in a group, alright, go for it, but yeah, I feel like the balancing on that, they just got it wrong, man. I mean, I've seen some dude on PC, he did like a world record of like 130 fucking bosses in a row. But if you go and watch that and see how he's playing and how the game is operating compared to what this looks like, it's night and day, man. It's not the same. But yet the balancing there was no balancing took into consideration for it. But the differences, even the fact that you can change the FOV. For survival, that's a big thing, because you're running around trying to loot as quickly as possible. So having a bigger field of view when you're running around, and you can see stuff over there and over there at the same time as running straight forward, whereas I gotta go, you know what I mean? It's a big advantage. You can run through a lot quicker. Shall we just do this? Let's just do this dungeon and then go speak to the Queen. Is this... This ain't where we just came from, is it? Can't be. It is. Throne of Barbs. So how did we end up all the way back at the dungeon door again then? That don't make no sense. Because we explored the whole area, and then how do we end up back at the place where we started? How the fuck did that just happen? That's really weird. That's fucking weird. Right, so we ain't been to that one down the bottom. There's still a dungeon we ain't been to. We go and see what she says to us.
Outsider, please approach. Greetings again, outsider. We adore conversation. We are elated to hear it.
So we must not have the
May
item.
the Iskal watch over.
We must not have the item then. It must still be in that last dungeon. So even beating that barb dude isn't the boss we're supposed to beat. For the heart, anyway. Oh, we already looked at that, didn't we? Corroded. That's weird how we ended up all the way back there like that. We must have done a loop and got like turned around on ourselves somewhere. Yeah, we looped without realizing. Good man, we're getting galvanized. We're getting galvanized materials now, and we've got the double ring still on. So that's gonna mean we can, yeah, get double the amount of upgrades what we would have been able to. It'll pay off in the end. Although we're not doing as much damage as what we could be, it will pay off in the end, big time. Because we'll be upgraded much quicker. And then once we are fully upgraded, we could take it off and put on a strong stuff. Just like we're we're like on a decline curve, but it's gonna excel like a lot really quick. 'Cause obviously we're doing less because we've got all farming gear, but once we've upgraded everything, then we'll be stronger than we would have been, and we'll be able to put on the stronger rings and stuff, so it'd be like double the amount of power. In a quicker amount of time. $16 ammo boxes. Alright. I suppose we're going with how we're set up now. If we struggle again, then we'll switch to the other setup. Boss is this. I don't think I've ever seen this boss. I don't think you can fight this boss in adventure mode. I have seen this boss because on my first playthrough. This reminds me a lot of a Dark Souls fight. Holy shit. With the butterfly. It's fucking very similar, isn't it? She put a corrosive thing on the floor right where my heel was. I didn't realise straight away. But the beetle's no good, so we might as well switch that off. The heel, I think we can get use out of the heel. We won't change anything else just yet. But let's put on maybe Hunter's Mark, maybe Hot Shot. I don't like that. The only reason with Hot Shot what I don't like is it's only 10 seconds. Oh, no, it lasts for 15 seconds, but the burning lasts for 10. It seems very short. Maybe it charges really quick. Let's try it. Yeah, it might have a really quick charge. Maybe, we'll see. Only got one charge as well, not two. Yeah, this is very similar to that Dark Souls fight. Two of them as well. Yeah, we got to put on a better gear. We can't put on farming. We can't keep our farming gear on. We got to be. We could even go and upgrade. I mean, why not? We might as well, innit? Let's go to the ward and upgrade. The skull should be good, actually. The skull and then Hunter's Mark, maybe. I don't know how much use we're going to get out of the hill. If it's going to keep dropping spots where we can't go to, it's maybe no good. Let's put the More damage. After a ranged kill. See, it's no good for a boss, that Jaw of the Black Sun. And the weak spot damage ain't really going to be that good on this one either. Yeah, we can't really put anything else on. Nothing else really worth it. But, like I said, we can go back to the ward and upgrade. Which we might as well do. See, an assault rifle would be so much better than the hunter's rifle on this boss. Because they're pretty close range and they're constantly moving. Assault rifle would be so much better. But I don't wanna...
Oh, traveler.
We ain't got enough scrapping materials to be messing with 2 guns. Trying to upgrade 2 is concentrate on 1. We could probably get it to +10, I bet.
So long.
What now? All right then.
It's actually good.
I've got work to do.
That might be worth putting on instead of Hunter's Mark. Try the quills.
Keep moving.
I think I remember this boss being annoying for me the first time we fought it. Yeah, I remember it being annoying. It keeps reloading only one bloody bullet. I hate it when it does that. Those quills ain't doing nothing to it. We need to switch the quills. The quills are... yeah, they're not doing nothing. Rubbish. Maybe the hunter's mark would have been... I mean, we probably could get a heal off. Even that would probably work. Let's rest so I'll get my charge back. Yeah, it's like I said, the main issue is the reload. You get stuck in the animations. And again, with a hunter's rifle, if you shoot too quick while you're reloading, it will only reload 1 or 2 bullets. And then you get caught in a constant state of reload. It don't really happen on any other guns because it's a clip, you know what I mean? So I mean, oh, come on, bruh. We could have beat it easy. We could have easily beat it then if we wouldn't have got knocked off. But again, I feel like... yeah, there would have been better weapons for this than what we're using. But we're all in with what we've got now. Once we get it to a certain, like, upgraded as much as we can. See what I mean? It's only firing 1 shot at a time. One shot at a time again. So annoying. You basically get caught in a state where you can't do anything. You're literally screwed. There's not enough time to shoot. There's not enough time to dodge because there's like 3 of them balls following you. And then the place where you do get, which is safe, you throw a ball down right on top of you. It's like you literally can't do anything. You're already dead before you know you're dead because you've already messed up beforehand and put yourself in that position. That's what happens. It's like you're dead but you don't know it. You're already screwed up. That 1 bullet reload is so fucking annoying though. Yeah, the hunting rifle's not. Hunting rifle's not the gun for this fight, I'm telling you. But we're too invested into it that we can't really switch. But how many times am I getting caught where I'm like shooting, reloading, and then shooting again, and it's just 1 bullet, and then actually, I am going to put the heal on. I think the heal is going to be better. We just need to make sure we can lay it in a spot where I can take advantage of it. You might be like, well, just pop your hearts. The hearts take a long time to pop. That's the problem. Probably better off using my pistol, to be honest. Just because I can deal with the orbs a lot easier. Reload, man. Pretty skanky, man. Pretty skanky. that boss was beaten, then
Damn it.
I know there's one behind me, but let's try and kill one. I fucking rolled then, that's bullshit. Bitch.
It's over.
Ice stone. Executioner. Guardian's heart. And that must be the heart we're get. That must be all like materials for making stuff. Obviously the heart is what we gotta give. Yeah, hive stone, there you go. Powerful weapon. Oh shit, I should have. Done that. Nothing. Just some stuff to collect over here then, I guess. Back this way, gotta go to the Queen, ain't we? So I'll talk to the Queen and then I'll probably take a little break. And you get something to eat. Let's just leave it on this setup with the skull. I mean, having the skull or the beetle is pretty much the same. Skull might actually be a bit better because it's able to hit things at a further distance, and it can also fire over the top of stuff, whereas the beetle has to run to everything. And it seems like the skulls were actually regenerating very fast. I was able to keep popping them out. We'll give the queen the heart then. Which means we're betraying the king. We will have to fight the king. I've never fought the king. I mean, even though some of these bosses I have fought before, like it was literally 3 or 4 years ago. I can't remember a damn thing. It's really not any sort of a benefit to me that I fought him before so long ago. See the frames dropping again. Well, that didn't kill him. Skull's actually good damage, man.
It's over.
We'll go over that way, ain't we? Probably going this way is probably better. See how many shots it takes to recharge a skull. 1, 3. I don't know if that one counted. It's like It's like 5 or 6 shots. I think it's dependent on how much damage you do as well. So if I get a headshot, it will be more of a fill. It will fill up more. I think it's based on damage. That's what it seems like. Because there's definitely times where it's moving up a lot more than others. They can't charge their own thing, can they? Nah. Not charging their own.
Oh, that was rough.
You have done it.
I have.
The Iskal saw it all. The Guardian is dead.
Dead, I told you.
Will you give us its heart? We will be forever in your debt.
Just noticed my camera's in the way of all the dialogue, innit? I've been reading it out anyway. Yes, here is the Guardian's heart. I don't have its heart, I'm sorry. Why do you want the heart? Just ask why, but we are gonna give it.
If only we could tell you, Gleamer. But our reasons must remain our own. Yes. Yes.
Give her the heart.
Thank you, outsider. You are forever in our heart. And here, as promised, is your reward. What intrigues you?
Crossbow, Slayer, mantle, so Slayer's armor and a crossbow.
We are elated.
Nothing to buy. Wow. Except for this stuff.
Return often, Gleamer.
Slayers. See? +8 already. Give it to us as a +8. That's what I was saying about if you get like a world drop, you don't have to put as many materials into upgrading it, 'cause it's already going to be a higher level. Reloading increases total damage dealt to the next enemy hit with that weapon. Last 10 seconds. Reload speed is increased by 10%. Reloading increases total damage dealt to the next enemy hit with that weapon. %30 damage. So does it? What I don't get is it gonna be for the next 10 seconds that enemy's now gonna take 30% more damage? Or is it just one shot and I've got 10 seconds to hit that, you know, pick an enemy with it? It don't really... Because if it's like, you shoot an enemy and then for that 10 seconds that enemy's taking 30% more, that's a lot stronger obviously than I've got 10 seconds to hit an enemy and then when I do that enemy's just one time taking 30% more damage. But I mean there is like one shot weapons, so obviously like with a sniper that's gonna be crazy good. Because you're always constantly reloading. Or a gun which only has 2 shots, you know what I mean? Assassin's gonna be really good. More reloading the better if you're using that armor, to be honest. But yeah, we'll just keep using what we're using. What else do we get? Crossbow. Crossbow +8. 207 damage. It's actually another weapon that we could mess about with. Because it's still really high damage even though it's only +8. Makes sense that they give that crossbow with that armor piece as well. Like I said about the sniper. It will go perfect with the sniper and that crossbow. It'd probably even go good with something like the coach gun. It's only got 2 shots. Even the Devastator, look. All these one-shotters. Yeah, they'd be really good. That armor. What else did we get? It was just a crossbow and the armor, wasn't it? Travel back to the ward and see if we can upgrade anything else quickly. No, actually, it's where I'm gonna stop this part. For you YouTube peoples, yeah, this will be the end of part. What was this? Part number 5. It's quite a long one. It's nearly 4 hours. But yeah, this is where I'm gonna end this part. And I hope to see you on the next one. Peace.